What's up, backpackers? I hope you're all doing well. In this video, we are going over 10 items that are going to make your life a lot easier while out on the trail. Now, keep in mind, for any of you ultralighters out there, a lot of these items are considered luxury items. They're not necessities, but instead aimed more towards making you more comfortable and giving you a little bit more confidence in yourself and in your gear while out on your trips. So, all that being said, let's dive in. The first item on the list here is this little Govee Thermometer. This thing is great because it hooks up to your cell phone via Bluetooth, so you're able to keep track of all the data it collects. But basically, you can clip this inside or outside of your tent during the night, and it'll track exactly what temperature it drops down to. So I personally like to use this to set up inside my tent, find out exactly what temperature it drops to overnight, and then that allows me to really get an idea for how comfortable my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag really kept me, and if I need to make any changes in the future. This next item you've definitely seen me use before if you've been around the channel a while, and that is the Flextail Zero Pump. This thing is absolutely amazing. It only weighs 2 ounces, so you practically don't even know you're carrying it, but it makes your life so much easier. It comes with a bunch of little different adapters, so it works for practically every air mattress on the market. You just choose the adapter that's right for you, plug it into your air mattress, and then you are free to blow up your pillow, pull out your sleeping bag, or do any other camp chores while your sleeping mattress is inflating. And not only does it make your life easier and save your lungs some work, but it also extends the life of your sleeping pad, because since you're using this and you're not actively blowing into it, you're not getting any of that moisture from your breath into the sleeping pad, and overall that'll just extend the life of your pad altogether. Next up is the electric hand warmers. These things are absolute game changers in the colder months. You can attach them together just like this to make one big warmer, or you can pull them apart to have one for each hand. These are great also for just kind of treating specific cold spots throughout the night. The battery life is amazing. It lasted me all night long, plus the whole sunrise the next morning. And they are USB-C rechargeable, so you can keep them going throughout your whole trip. So if you're someone that likes to do some backpacking in some colder months, these things are absolute game changers, and I would recommend. This next item isn't going to apply to everyone, but I think a majority of people either use the Sawyer Squeeze water filter or something very similar to it. And anyone that has the Sawyer Squeeze, they know I don't have to tell you that the bag that it comes with is not very good. In fact, as soon as I get a new Sawyer Squeeze and these bags come in it, I usually throw it away. I just didn't because I'm making this video. So if you get these, just get rid of them. And instead you can get one of these bags here. This one is from Dunkive, but the more popular one is from Canuck. I will leave the link to both of those down in the description. This is just kind of the cheaper version of the Canuck bag, but it's worked just fine for me so far, so no complaints. But these bags hold 2 liters of water, so already holds more water than that. Way more durable and easy to fill. You just unclip the top here, fill up your water, and then you can either attach your Sawyer Squeeze directly to it, or it comes with its own cap, so you can just cap it off, use this as a water storage bag, and throw it in your backpack until you get to camp, and then you can attach your Sawyer Squeeze, use the little clip up here to hang this from a tree, and now you have a gravity-fed system. So this makes your life so much easier, makes the Sawyer Squeeze way better because the filter is great, but the bag it comes with is absolute garbage. So it's a cheap, easy upgrade that makes your life so much better. This next one is definitely considered a luxury item, but for just £1, I think it's 100% worth it. This is the Flexlight Chair from REI. This is very similar to the more popular Helinox Chair Zero, which is also a great chair. However, I would personally recommend the REI Flexlight Air, just because they both weigh £1, they both sport about 250 pounds of weight, but the REI Flexlight Air is $40 cheaper, coming in at $100 versus $140. Like I said, both are great chairs. I just personally would like to save 40 bucks if they're practically the same thing. This has worked phenomenally for me, and I've really been using this since I started backpacking, and I could not imagine life without it. This will definitely be going on every single trip with me going forward. This next one's for all you OCD backpackers out there like myself that likes to keep all your stuff extremely organized and kept together. So same item pretty much, but kind of 2 different things here. First up is the Pack Stack Pro. This thing is amazing. It's where I keep all of my cooking stuff. So as you can see here, I've got my cooking pot, stove, and propane in here, along with my coffee mug, my actual coffee, some Element and some dish soap. And then I have my food in here as well, which that's all I have right now, but I would normally put all of my food in here. And the great thing about this is when you close it up, it's completely waterproof, and it is designed to be the exact shape of your backpack. So it forms around the actual curve of your backpack so that you're not wasting any space. Make sure to fill up the entire pack. The other thing is this bag from Backcountry Exposure, which if you don't know him, he is actually a YouTube content creator and he's absolutely amazing, so I'd recommend checking out his videos. But he also makes these little bags here, which I like to put my clothes in. Right now I kind of just have like my down booties, which actually aren't on this list, but they are great to keep your feet warm in the winter. And then I have my pillow in here, and I'll normally just have like my camp clothes and some extra camera batteries in here. Also waterproof, it weighs practically nothing, and it's just really great to keep all your stuff really organized. And nice thing is too, it has this little handle here so you can easily take it out from your backpack. So these things are just really simple items that make your life a lot easier. And at least for me, it gives me better peace of mind having all my stuff really organized while out in the backcountry. This next one is actually on your phone, and that is OnX Backcountry. OnX Backcountry app is amazing for planning your trips. It's affordable and it lets you hike confidently with detailed maps and offline navigation. I'd say this is a must-have for any backpacker, whether you're using OnX or something like AllTrails, which I've used in the past. Personally, I do prefer OnX just because it gives you a little bit more customization in building your own trails and setting up waypoints for camp and water sources and stuff like that. These next items are all around managing your weight. So first off, we've got just this luggage scale, which has a little loop here that you can loop around the strap of your backpack once it's fully packed. Clip it back in there, and then that allows you to measure the weight of your backpack. This is super useful because before you go on a trip, you can measure your bag, see exactly how much it weighs, and then you have a good reference for your base weight, and maybe see if you need to lower that weight for next time. You know exactly what to aim for and if you are actually accomplishing that goal. Another way to know that is by narrowing it down a little further and using something like this kitchen scale here. We can take any of our backpacking items, such as our sleeping mattress here, just toss it on there and it'll tell you exactly how much that specific item weighs. Then what you can do from there is upload that information into a website called Lighter Packs, which I will leave in the description. That allows you to put every piece of gear you have and the weight of it into that website, and you can break it down into like your sleep system, food, water, everything like that. So then you really can see what's taking up the most weight and if you can kind of cut some of those things down for next time. The next couple of items I'm going to talk about here are actually already attached to my backpack. So I'm going to pull this down so I can show these to you. First thing we're going to talk about here is going to be on this side, which is our camera DSLR clip. So I can't really demonstrate this obviously because my camera is currently in use, but I will overlay some B-roll right now so you can see how it works. Basically, you just attach the attachment on the bottom of your DSLR. You can clip it into here, and then all it takes is this one button to lock and release your camera. So this obviously is aimed more towards photographers or videographers, but this just makes life so much easier to get your camera always easily accessible. You don't have to try and wrap a strap around your back behind your backpack, which is super annoying. It's just one button, unclip it, pull out your camera, and you're ready to start filming. On the other side here, we've got the water bottle pouch from, I think, Mountain Gear is what they're called. I'll put the link to that and everything else in the description. But it's only like $8 for this little shoulder water bottle strap. And you just clip it to the top of your shoulder strap here, and then it wraps around to keep it nice and snug. But this thing is really amazing, especially if you're someone that doesn't use water bladders. This just allows you to have your water bottle super accessible without taking off your backpack. It is just a game changer. Absolutely would recommend. These items may be small, but they can really make a big difference in your comfort and your confidence while out on the trail. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Please let me know which of these you already use or what you would add to that list. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it. But until next time, thank you all for watching and happy hiking.